Hi guys, welcome back to the Holistic Hottie, where we dive into the intersects of different relationships. Today I wanted to speak about the Hottie mindset shift and how to switch from complacency to feeling your dreams into a passion. Hot heeled and high vibe, let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to dive into is how comfort can be disguised as complacency. I found myself kind of trapped in the hamster wheel where I was just in this continuous cycle of day-to-day life, work and my routine and those sort of things. But I didn't feel that I was fully serving myself in a sense that I felt very bored and I felt very stagnant with where I wanted to be. One thing that I had to really identify was that this season that I was in was no longer for me. I was very bored, stagnant, complacent. I didn't have much fueling any fire within me. I've had a passion for a really long time to speak out and use my voice in a positive notion and use it to actually pursue this podcast and things of that sort because I've had this dream for a very long time. But I felt that I had lost my creative spark and I wasn't sure why. I had to really identify what the internal factors were and the external factors, and if it was both or if it was just one of the other. Internal factors can identify such as boredom, complacency, and self-doubt. External factors can maybe look like our social groups, our work life. It can also be our habits that we're creating within ourselves. Once I took a step back, I realized that I kind of had a combination of both affecting my creative spark. I had a lot of internal work to do as well as external work, kind of cleaning up house, doing the spring cleaning, if that's what you want to call it, of people that no longer served me and also habits that no longer served me as well. Another internal factor for me that kind of coincides with the self-doubt was the fear of success and the fear of failure. However, there is so much opportunity on the other side of growth. You will not know until you take that step. So something that I had to do was really just kind of pull the trigger and go forward with things that I've been talking about for years. I was really stuck in the someday trap, someday I'll get to it. I'll do it one day when I have better equipment. I'll do it once I kind of have the design laid out. I'll do it when I have more creative flow. There's no excuse for why you aren't working towards your passion right now. And I know there's other factors that may hone in on you and, other people's judgments and then the fear of what other people might think. But that is only deterring you from the betterment of yourself and the actual life you want to attain. Everything that you want and desire, not only is the power of the tongue so powerful and you can speak all of this good stuff into existence, but action has to come forward with it. If you don't have any action in place, you are not going to be manifesting the things that the universe has provided for you and has for you in that future. Coming from a Christian mindset, I personally believe that God knows every outcome possible, whether there's failure or success mixed into the conversation, but you won't know what is meant for you unless you take that first step forward and actually pursue it. Do not let your doubts hold you back from the enrichment of a better life, because not only is it what you deserve for the future, but it's also what you deserve in your present and your past self. I myself sometimes kind of like to take the comfort and the safe space that I've created for myself. However, there's so much power in discomfort because when you are uncomfortable, that's how you know that you're growing and you're changing and really molding yourself into the new season that you created for yourself. So actually turning your dream into a passion after identifying all the things we just spoke about, you have to remember there's an inner voice within yourself that is going to continue to motivate you and push you even on days that you don't feel it. We know when we feel something in our bones and we have something telling us that we're made for success or for growth or for great futures. And you have to take that and really run with it because there are going to be days when you don't have the motivation to do what you said you were going to do. But to show up for yourself is the most important piece of advice I could give because you are your most important vessel. And I've preached about this in other episodes and I will continue to do so because showing up for yourself not only puts you in the right mindset, but it shows everyone else around you that you are not to be messed with and you are not to be played with because you don't play about yourself. And that is a key factor into also overcoming self-doubt and the fear of judgment from other people. And confidence speaks through action. And if you want people to take you seriously, you have to look in the mirror and take yourself seriously as well. You also have to celebrate the baby steps that you're taking to pursue your passion. Getting up and actually getting to your journal and writing down the things that you said you wanted to fulfill. Then from writing, you're going to go and make that channel that you always spoke about. Then from making that channel, you're going to go and do a mock episode and actually get in front of the camera and practicing, your presentation skills. And then from there, you're going to actually call people up and get them on your podcast. Every little baby step adds to the bigger picture, which is why it's so important to celebrate the baby steps, because celebrating the little wins within to truly keep you motivated and filled all the way to the finish line. Lastly, to kind of tie in the whole idea of the mindset shift, I want to talk about confidence growing with action. I want to speak about being consistent and disciplined to a lifestyle that enables your future and does not distract you with bad habits. The fun things that I really want to do, going out with my friends, partying, getting lit, whatever that encompasses, can wait until a later time. When I'm pursuing my passion, I want to make sure that I'm throwing away all the old habits and lifestyle manners that really prevented me from growing and where I wanted to be, and also making sure that I have 100% brain power to speak the way I want to, enunciate the way I want to, and actually show up the way I want to. So if I know that I'm going to film on a Saturday, I'm not going out Friday. I'm not staying up late the night before. I'm going to make sure I'm well rested. I'm hydrated. I got to get my mind, my body, my spirit right, because you are a trifecta. And if one of them is out of loop, everything is off balance. So that means cutting off people that no longer support you, they got to go. If that means cutting out the drinking and the smoking, put it on pause. There are things that you have to do to actually pour into your cup and have the betterment of your future. You can't just speak about it and just expect all these things to come into fruition. Everything requires action. Another thing that really stopped me too was the fear of other people and judgment and thoughts that they might have on what I'm doing and how I'm pursuing my life. The most important thing to remember is that people are going to talk regardless of what you put out there, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. They're always going to find something to speak about. You cannot let those opinions and their judgment halt you from actually pursuing things that you want to create. I didn't want to upset or ruffle any feathers, but at the end of the day, I'm my own person. And if I let the ideas of other people really factor into what I'm doing with my passion, I'm never going to get anywhere in life. And when you really align yourself with your mind, your body, and your spirit, because it's a big trifecta that all plays into each other, you will learn not only to not take things personally, but to not give two singular fucks about what other people think about you or other judgments that they might have pinned against you, because you are showing up for yourself, you know who you are, and you're true to yourself, so nothing else on the outside matters. Thanks guys for tuning in today to the Hottie Mindset Shift, where we speak about how to get out of your hamster wheel of life and to actually tap into your creative passions and create a better future for yourself. Until next time, bye!